so this is Eliza and welcome back to a new reading vlog. So it is the 1st of December and I have not really been reading for the last 2 days. I've been a bit too busy, but I'm currently reading The 7 Deaths of Evelyn Hardcastle and I'm really enjoying it. I'm a bit over halfway through that one, so I want to try and get that one finished maybe today. Don't think it's going to happen, but I'm going to try. I also have like other things to do, so it's most likely not going to happen, but I want to read at least some of it today. And I'm not working tomorrow morning, so I don't have to go to bed particularly early or get up particularly early tomorrow, so that'll be good. I'm currently not listening to an audiobook. I like kind of half started an audiobook. I can't even remember what it was called, but I like kind of fell asleep like a little bit after watching it. I started listening to it and I didn't really take in anything, so you know, I might start something else, I don't know. But it is the 1st of December, so it's time to open the next advent calendar. So this is the one for this year, and obviously we're going to get these ones in it. So this is Hermione, Harry and Ron in their Yule Ball attire, but besides that I have no idea what else is in this and I'm super excited. So yeah, let's open this. So let's take it out of the cardboard first. So she looks like this, and this one actually has like doors in it. So the first, oh, stuck my hand, ow. So the first, you guys can't even see. Oh, we got Harry. So this is Harry in his Yule Ball outfit, which is the one that's on the front of the box. Ooh. In the middle there, that's Harry in his Yule Ball outfit. I have the big version of this as well, so there's that. He has got a bit of paint on his forehead. Can you see that? Like just straight underneath his bangs. His scar is like over here, but there's a little bit of paint in the middle on his forehead. But oh well. So that is the one for the first. Slightly disappointing because the one that was on the box and I was like really excited to get something interesting, but you know, we got to start somewhere, I guess. So that is the first one, and you guys will see me open one of these for the next 24 days. Well, 23 days. I've opened today's. The next 23 days leading up to Christmas. So I am super excited. It is currently Sunday. As I said, it's the 1st. And right now I have some things to do. So this morning I was just kind of updating my reading tracker, which is the Excel spreadsheet that I created that basically tracks everything to do with reading, but I hadn't been really putting the books in there that I've been reading because I haven't read that many, so I had to put those couple in there. I also put some of the purchases in that I'd recently made, so that's all up to date now. And now I need to go and work on the readathon calendar because I am slightly very behind on getting that one updated, so I'm gonna go hunt for some readathons and put them up on the calendar. And that's about all for today. And like I said, I want to read, but that readathon calendar usually takes forever, especially around this time of the year, because like from like October through to like December, there's always like a ton of readathons. So yeah, it might take a while, but we'll see. And I also want to try and edit a video today as well, but we'll just see what happens with that one. So yeah, but I'll talk to you guys a bit later. I'll update you guys if I do some reading or if I finish the readathon calendar. Fingers crossed. But yeah, I'll talk to you guys a bit later. Hey guys, so it is now about 4:30 and I've been working on the readathon calendar mostly, but also mum came up for a little bit and we just organised some stuff from the market last night. We did go to a market a couple towns over last night. It was a small town. And it started raining and there was like a massive windstorm that came through, so it wasn't the best and we had to pack up quickly, so a lot of stuff went in places it wasn't meant to be, so we had to just reorganize everything. And we've also finished a product which is sitting back over there. Well, we've already done it before, but it's the last little bit for the advent crates that are going out, so that's all done and dusted now. I do have to take some photos of all the advent crate items this afternoon, so that way we'll have some images of it to go up as the advent crates get opened by the people, because what we're going to do is say the item has to be opened on like the 13th, we'll post a photo on the 14th of that item from the 13th, so that way there's something going up on our Instagram as well. So that should be cool. But yeah, I've got to take those photos tonight. But besides that, I also have joined another readathon. Well, not another one, because I'm currently not doing one and I haven't done one for a little while. But I've decided to join the Bookie Trials, the Winter Quest, I think it's called. And it actually starts tomorrow, so I won't be doing a TBR on my channel at all. So this is basically my TBR because it will be in this reading vlog, well, at least part of it will be in this reading vlog. So the overall idea of it is your demon companions have been stolen, like all of them, everyone's has been stolen, and you have to go and get them back, basically. And to do that, the evil person has 6 points, and for every prompt you complete, that decreases. But with every book you use to complete those prompts, that increases. So you have to try and get as many prompts completed with as few books as possible. So you've got to like double up, triple up, quadruple up your challenges, like your prompts, with one book. I've chosen 2 books for the 11 challenges. So I think I've done pretty good, but one of them is still a maybe because it depends on other people, and then one of them is a little bit of a push, but we're making it work. So, and I also got this idea from someone on Instagram. Her name's Ellen, so thank you, Ellen, if you watch this. Mooncakes is the first book I'll be reading. It is a graphic novel by Susan Walker and Wendy Zhu, and this one covers 9 of the prompts. So I'm just going to go through the prompts that it covers. So, buddy read a book. That's the one that depends on other people, because obviously I need more than one person to be able to buddy read a book. So, we'll see. I'm a bit late to the game, but we'll see. So, the next one is read a book with an LGBTQIAP plus character. Check that one. The next one is to cozy yourself up. So you've got to like light a candle and read by candlelight, or like make yourself a warm drink and read with your drink. I can do that pretty easily because Mooncake's graphic novel is really short, so easy. Read a book recommended by a booktuber or book blogger. Mooncake's is actually recommended by Books with Chloe, and also The Irish Reader. I'm pretty sure they both recommend them. They did a buddy read of them buddy read of it in one of their reading vlogs when they had the arcs, and they enjoyed them, so I'm taking that as a recommendation. Read a book from your favorite genre or an author that you've previously given 5 stars. This one, favorite genre, my favorite genre is fantasy, and this is a fantasy graphic novel, so tick that box. Read a book by a marginalized author. For this one, I'm actually using the illustrator, Wendy Zhu, who is an Asian, I'm not sure what exactly, I'm pretty sure she's Chinese. I think I couldn't find exact details, but she is a marginalized author. Actually, I lied. One of them was in the wrong place. So it's 8 challenges that this one completes. So next one, read a book you already own. I own the graphic novel Mooncakes. And then read a book containing an animal or magical creature because one of the side characters is a werewolf. So there's also other animals. I think there's a cat in it. I can't remember. I have already read Mooncakes. I don't think I mentioned that, but I have already read it. But I read it as an e-arc, and majority of the e-arc was in black and white. There was a few pages in the front that were color, but most of it was black and white, so I want to reread it now that I have the final finished edition. So I'm pretty sure there's a cat. Then the second book I plan to read is the audiobook of Fairest by Marissa Meyer. So this one finishes the prompt, read a book that contains death or death themes. I asked the question on Twitter, and apparently it does. So if you didn't know, Fairest is a 0.5 in the, what's that called? The Lunar Chronicle series, and it follows Queen Lavanna before the events of Cinder, Crest, all those. So apparently it contains death. Then we have read a white book or a book that contains winter/snow themes. So this is where I am slightly pushing it. So as you know, all the Lunar Chronicle books are retelling. So Fairest contains part of the retelling for Snow White. So snow themes. As I said, I'm a little bit pushing it, but I don't really care. I'm using it. I tried to find books that had other books that had snow/winter themes, and they're all either ones that I've read or I don't want to read. So there wasn't really any that jump out at me, and this was the bit that Ellen suggested because she said the retelling and it was Snow White, and I'm like, I could make that work. Snow, that's cool. So yeah, shout out to her. And then the last prompt that one completes is read a book that has a morally grey character or a villainous main character. And Queen Lavanna is like a villain in the main story and it follows her. So that counts. So yeah, that is my little TBR for the Bookie Trials, the Winter Quest Challenge. Also, I'm a mage. If you participated, let me know down below because I don't know when this is going to be out. If it'll be out throughout the readathon or after the readathon. I don't know. Haven't decided yet what I'm going to do with the timing, but we'll see. So yeah, anyways, I'm going to get back to doing the readathon calendar and I will talk to you guys a little bit later. So it is the 3rd, I think. Yes. So it's Tuesday night. I'm about to head to bed, but I just wanted to update because I don't think I updated yesterday. I opened my Funko, but I didn't do it, you know, on camera itself. I just showed you guys opening it. But yeah, I just wanted to update because it is the 2nd day now of the readathon. And so far I've started listening to Fairest by Marissa Meyer, which is for 3 of the challenges. I'm about 2 hours into the audiobook. I'm not sure if I'm enjoying it yet. It's got a very, very different feel to the rest of the books, which is understandable because we're following Lavanna, who is like the bad guy, before she becomes the bad guy. So it's interesting, but it's definitely different. And like, yeah. So I'm reading that one, but I'm also still reading The 7 Deaths of Evelyn Hardcastle, which I'm going to try and finish tomorrow. But every time I try and like get some solid reading done, I get interrupted or I fall asleep, and it's just been, I just haven't gotten there yet. So yeah, hopefully I'll be able to get that finished tomorrow. That is my goal, but I am working 2 shifts tomorrow and I'm waking up at 4:30, so I'll probably be tired. So yeah, I'm gonna get a little bit of reading done tonight, basically until I fall asleep, but I don't know how much that'll be. Probably not much. So anyways, it is time to open day 3's Harry Potter Funko. So I might turn the camera around and show you guys that way because that means you actually get to see what it is close up. So okay, so day 3, oh, if I can get in there, we have Fleur. So here is Fleur. I do have the big version of her, which is slightly more detailed obviously because it is the bigger version. But yeah, there is Fleur. There is today's Funko. I need to put that on my shelf now with Ginny, and then I'll be opening the next one tomorrow. So yeah, that is it for now, and I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Hopefully update you when I finish The 7 Deaths of Evelyn Hardcastle. Fingers crossed. We'll see. Hey guys, so I thought I'd just do a little bit of a flip through of my December bullet journal. So first we have the title page. As you can see, I usually print out the title page for the months, mainly because I find I don't even look at it, so I don't see the point of putting a heap of effort into it. So I end up just printing it out just so I've got somewhere to say, yes, this is where December starts, but I don't usually look at it. So first I did my readathon that's happening, well, not my readathon, the readathon that I'm participating in this month, and that is the Bookie Trials, the Winter Quest. So what I did was print out these images. These are from the Bookie Trials. I don't know the artist, but I'll try and link them down below. But yeah, I just cut these out. Obviously, I just cut out like the backgrounds, basically. You saw me cutting them out in the previous clips. Then I just put the title up here. This is some black sparkly washi tape, which I got in a pack at Kmart. It came in a pack that looks like this, and there's also the black and a rose gold kind of color that came in this pack, which has been super helpful. So yeah, I just put that underneath there just so there's some separation. And then I put the Magi, which is what group I am in, and the description of the Magi, and then all the prompts. Obviously when I got down here I had to squish it up a little bit because I was running out of room, but I'm really happy with actually how this turned out. Obviously most of it's just printing out photos, but I think it looks cool. So then we have my daily reading tracker, and I decided to do this completely different. I had this idea of doing baubles. I wish I'd done black instead of green. I think it throws it off a little bit, but hopefully this will look good once like all the baubles are filled in and everything. So hopefully that looks all right. Then I did end up skipping a page because this notebook, this doesn't have a name. I got this in like a kit from like QBD or something, but the pages are really thin. So I ended up skipping a page just to allow for the fact that I will be coloring in the circles here. On the top of this page, I'm just going to have to be careful. Down here, it doesn't really matter, but the top, obviously, it does. Then I put a little key down the bottom for different colors, meaning different pages read that day. Then we have book spread, so I'm just going to put the title, the pages, like the number of pages, the date that I finished it, and what star rating I gave it. Then we have TBR up the top. I also drew a little bit of holly. We have TBR up the top, and I have 3 books on my TBR currently. The Hunger Games, The 7 Deaths of Evelyn Hardcastle, which I'm currently reading, and Fairest by Marissa Meyer, which I'm currently listening to. Then I have a space for haul. I cut out this tree. I was going to trace it, but even though this paper is thin, it's not quite thin enough that you can see properly through it. So I was having a lot of trouble tracing it. So I ended up giving up, and I just cut it out and stuck it in there, and it looks fine. So I just have a space here to put the books I've hauled. And then I got this idea from Books with Chloe, how you cut the pages. I don't remember who she got it off. I think she mentioned at some point, but I've seen her do this in her Plan With Me videos, and I've always wanted to try it out, so I decided to give it a go. So over here, we've just got December, like just a little calendar. I don't know what I'm going to put here. She ends up putting a to-do list over on this side, but I don't really have a monthly to-do list. So I'm just going to leave it like that at the moment. And if I feel like I can fill it out later on, then I will. So yeah, I've just got all the days, and it goes through. I filled out a couple things, but nothing too important. Christmas, Boxing Day, I drew some baubles up there. One of them was really not straight, and I didn't realize until after I looked at it. I was like, whoa, okay, that is not straight. But anyways, then I did here, because I had some extra space because I got like one day left over here. So I drew 2 little book covers, and I've got Worst Book of 2019 and Best Book of 2019. And I'll just write the title of the book and the author on each of these. And then I don't know what I'm going to put up here. I don't know what I'm going to put over here. I've got some blank spaces. And that is it for December. So yeah, that's my current bullet journal spread. I'm pretty happy with how it turned out, especially this page. I love this page. And I don't know if you can tell, but I did little lines around each of the words. So I think that gave it like just a little bit of definition, just so it's not like just plain. So yeah, and I was going to do red and gold, but I could not find a red like fine tip pen. I could only find a texter, which not ideal. So I ended up just going with green, but that's fine. It looks fine as it. So yeah, there's my December spread. I'm keen to get to my new bullet journal, which is one of the Archer and Olive journals, because they have really thick, nice paper. So I'll be able to not have to worry about things bleeding through. But yeah, I will probably be filming a video, setting that one up very soon. I want to get that done. I've just got to figure out how to put my camera in a space where it can see it properly. So yeah, once I figure that out, I'll do that. But anyways, that is it for currently. I haven't read anything just yet, but right now I'm going to go sit down and read. So I'll talk to you guys a little bit later. Hey guys, so it is Thursday the 5th and it's about 2 p.m. I worked this morning and I've been pretty busy since then, but I finished a book. I also have 4 band-aids on my 3 fingers just right now. It looks like I've cut myself with a knife or something, but it was actually while cleaning a deep fryer, because it's like a industrial type deep fryer, not like a standard home one. And where the trays sit in the oil, I was trying to clean the base, like where the trays sit, and I was like grabbing on like that, and up underneath is like sharp metal. Like they haven't done anything to stop the fact that it's sharp. So every time you try and hold on to it to, you know, get in there with the steel wool, this happens. So I have 4 band-aids on my fingers. Nothing of concern. Anyways, so I finished Fairest by Marissa Meyer, the audiobook I was listening to. So it was interesting. I can't exactly say I enjoyed it. It added a little bit to the story, but not enough for me to be like, wow, oh my god, that was like amazing. I had to read that. That was awesome. It was just kind of like, yeah, righto. But I think I'm going to rate it like a 3.5 stars. The audiobook was really done. I'd like the narrator for the audiobook. And it kind of made like the voices and stuff for Lavana, it kind of brought her to life a little bit. Like the voice changes when she changes her appearance with the glamour and that type of thing. That was cool. So yeah, I finished Fairest, which means I've completed some challenges for the winter quest Bookie trials. So I finished 3 challenges right now. So read a book that contains death, read a book that contains snow/winter themes, and also read a book that has a morally grey character or a villainous main character. So yes, I've finished those. Now I only have to read Mooncakes, and I have succeeded in this readathon. But I do still need to finish The 7 Deaths of Evelyn Hardcastle. I have 111 pages left. I am determined to finish it today. So right now, well, this morning, I was labeling our items because all our stuff for the store has got to go over to the showgrounds. They're holding like a Christmas crafts thing. So you take all your stuff over there, you price it all, they sell it, they get a commission for it, which goes to the show society for the local show. And then, you know, we make money out of it. So yeah, I've been basically labeling all our stuff. I've been putting everything onto the Excel spreadsheet, which is how they mark off what's been sold. And I'm up to 240 items because you've got to individually list like every single item. Even if you've got duplicates, you've got to individually list it and give it its own number for the people that are looking after the Christmas crafts, so that way they can mark off what's been sold easily. 240 items. So we've labeled about half of them. I've got all the candles to go, which there is a fair few of those. The wax melts, which are sitting just here, and oh my god, the smell right now is amazing, because we tend to put a little bit extra scent in our wax melts, because when you've got a wax melt, like a wax burner going or electric wax burner going, you really want that smell to like waft around the house. So these are super strong. And there is a honeydew one here, which is like one of my favorite scents. Oh, it smells so good. I've just literally got a honeydew candle sitting in my room that I just smell. I don't even burn it. I just smell it. So yeah, that is what I've been doing. Mum will be finishing work in about 10 minutes, and then she's got to duck home, grab something, and then come up here. So I'm going to read for a little bit while I'm waiting for her to come up, because she's got to grab some stickers so we can do the candles and the wax melts and that type of thing that can have stickers on them. So yes, I've got a little bit of time to read. I'm going to read a little bit more, and then we're going to finish that book tonight. It is going to happen. I don't care if I have to, I don't know, sit up and eat a cup of sugar. I don't know. I don't drink coffee, so I can't like give myself a sugar hit with, or a caffeine hit with coffee. So I've got to rely on sugar. Anyways, I will talk to you guys a little bit later. is Friday now. It is the 6th. I'll be finishing out this reading vlog today. If you can hear revving in the background, it's because my neighbour is revving his car at 10 o'clock at night because he's pissed and it's his birthday tomorrow and they're all getting drunk. So, yeah. Anyways, it is about 10 o'clock. As I said, I've just finished reading The 7 Deaths of Evelyn Hardcastle. I finally got a chance to sit down and finish it. So yeah, that is done. I've ticked that off my list. I don't know if I'm going to rate it 4.5 or 5. We'll see. I'll try and write my review and collect my thoughts and see what I think. But yeah, either 4.5 or 5. One of the two. But that means I've finished a book, which means I can start another book. It is 10 o'clock, so I'm not going to be doing that. My washing just finished, so I'm about to put it in the dryer and then go to bed because I gotta be up early tomorrow morning to leave for Brisbane because I'm going down to Brizzy. I'll be there for 2 and a bit days and going to the Good Things Music Festival. I will be vlogging that, however I will be vlogging it in a different vlog. So this one, as I said, will be ending tonight. But for now, I need to open my advent calendar thing for today. So we're just gonna open the 6th, and also these are really hard to open. So we have Snape in his, I'm assuming this is like the outfit he wears to the Yule Ball. I don't know, I'd have to have a better look. But there is Snape, which is today's Funko. I will open the other ones probably when I get home because I'm not going to be taking this with me because it's a little bit large. So I'll be opening the ones for, actually I'll try and open day 7 tomorrow morning before I leave. And then it'll just be 8 and 9 that I'll have to do on the 9th when I get home. And if you can hear clinking, it's because my cat is licking a cereal bowl that I put down on the ground for the other cat about an hour ago. So yeah, like I said, I'm about to head to bed, but I did finish a book, so I want to update you guys about that. But yeah, that is it for now. I guess I'll see you in the next, well, not really reading vlog, but the next vlog, which will be Good Things. So, exciting.